Okay, here we go. Styracosaurus. Overpowered, broken, unbalanced. Many words can be used to describe this animal that, from the beginning, has been a huge topic of debate between the balance team and the general community, sometimes being quite heated in some occasions and even giving people verbal warnings in the official prior extinction Discord. So, okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Styra is just the best mid tier in the game, having good health, weight, and, of course, damage. It is, unironically, one of the scariest dinosaurs in herds, or even just being ambushed by one and seeing your health go down in a single hit. And to that I say, y'all are wrong. And before you say something, hear me out. Styracosaurus, in my opinion, is the most overrated dinosaur in the game, and is only dangerous in inexperienced hands against new players, reckless players, and, well, people without situational awareness. So, today I'm going to do a deep dive into the dinosaur, its abilities, and its several problems, as well as the communities. Okay? No? I don't care. Let's go! Styracosaurus was a medium-sized centrosaurian ceratopsian from the late Cretaceous, living in the United States and Canada. Styra was a rather successful animal in its habitat that lived with creatures like Centrosaurus himself, Parasaurolophus, Edmontonia, and carnivores like Gorgosaurus and Daspletosaurus. It was 5.5 meters long and 2.7 tons in weight, making it a rather large animal. Its distinctive horn and spiky frill makes it easily recognizable for anyone that sees it, and many dinosaur games have it, being even the face of Path of Titans. And in the case of Prior Extinction, Styra is an old member of the roster in the revamped Prior Extinction, and it has been kind of a mischievous dude, rather than killing everything, including Diplos. This has caused community outrage in the game, in the Discord, and in YouTube, with people screaming for any insignificant nerfs to this monster. However, the balance team couldn't do anything about the most requested aspect of it to be nerfed, its damage. Being able to do more than 1.5k damage with a huge amount of bleed is kind of ridiculous, but there's something extremely difficult in terms of balancing, and it has been said a lot of times. It has a 57 centimeter long horn in its face. Decreasing its damage will be kinda weird. Also, I know PE players and they will start crying about specifically what they wanted to be nerfed. Also, Styra is a beginner dinosaur, giving the new player a fast, tanky, and hard hitter for them to grind and gain experience. But we all know the infamous Styra mains, able to kill so many things and then beat their roaring when they ambush someone that didn't know where he is, or when it's a 5v2. Those are the main reasons of the nerf requests. Well, I never liked the get good solution that gamers give, but this time it is. There's a huge problem that I like to call the mini sentry syndrome. In TF2, scout mains hate mini sentries, so when one is building, they run without any thought to destroy it, and that's what happens with Styros. Only newer players or just bad players, and we know how many of them are in the game, run face first into 3 of them and dies, then cries in the chat. Let's see. But when you give a dinosaur stereotype, then run at it face first, and then cry about the damage, then that's just. Bro. And also, people hate Styra for being a KOS dino, just like Iggy and Stego. But at this point, Styra is so over nerfed that it's slower than the majority of predators, and Torvo can just bait a horn attack as it has an almost 5-second cooldown and huge time during for the attack. And, knowing the majority of Styra players, once they see a duo of Yanks or even just a young, they will run towards their herd where they have the numbers advantage. And if you see a herd, just don't go for them. Because if you get killed and then cry in the chat for charging towards them or just don't paying attention in a dinosaur survival game, then you will just be seen as that one dude that cries because Trialos killed and ate him for food. Even after saying all of this, I still think Styra needs some balance changes, especially for the bleed it gives you. Heavy bleed is just ridiculous. It should have a medium bleed at max. Also, I don't fully understand the health formula, mainly because I couldn't find it, but I believe that Styra's health pool is a little too high. But the bleed, man, the bleed is what gives psychological trauma to players. I know what they were going for. I know and I agree. A strong dinosaur that gives good amber and is more than capable of defending itself against bigger predators, and they succeeded. But I also agree with the new community that it is strong, but I can't, in good faith, see a way to make Styra more balanced, and this is influencing people in hating the dinosaur itself, even when it's a new player that just unlocked it because they like the dinosaur. This just promotes toxicity in an already toxic environment. I don't think Styra will ever be balanced. I don't think the community will learn to fight it because they can't use their freaking brain. And no amount of hate the game, not the players, is gonna change my mind. However, after months and months of non-stop Styra nerf requests in the feedback channel, we finally got to the Styra sucks argument, which is still a very stupid assumption that I'm going to make mention in my next video about Carno. Be ready. So I think that we've done it. Styra is overrated and overrated because of KOSers. Thank you for watching. I don't hope that you like this video, as this is an extremely controversial topic and even a bad take, but I'm just tired to see all these players crying about Styra. All of these people are new or inexperienced players that don't really know how to survive, so what we can do is just advise them. Styra is, in my opinion, a well-rounded dinosaur that doesn't need any more nerfs, besides to split, Jesus Christ. So, with that being said, yo que sé, andate la porra.